right. Look at us. I'm keeping an eye on this, making sure that we went. All right. Looks like we're good. But hello, Scotty. It's been too long.
Fox, it hasn't been too long. How are you, man? You good?
Good. So good. Not better than PlayStation. We'll just say that.
Oh no, what's PlayStation done now? Your beloved.
Oh, we will get into that. Oh my gosh, dude. So much has happened. The absolute fall from grace that PlayStation is going through right now is spectacular. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's the same with Xbox as well, to be fair. I'm sure we'll discuss that.
We will get to that.
Interesting times.
Yes. And on top of that, we got the DLSS 5 controversy.
Yes.
Twitter specifically, everyone was losing their minds over this. I might have a different opinion than most. I'm not, I'm not anti-AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, same. I think it's made my life easier, personally.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
There you go. It's like, we're going to get downvoted for that alone. I can see it now.
Yeah.
I can see it now.
100%.
And then good news for devs, Subnautica 2, they've effectively won their court case against Krafton, which is bittersweet because, Krafton is the one that saved the studio that created Hi-Fi Rush, when
Yes. Yeah.
they were unceremoniously shut down by Xbox.
My mates.
Yeah. My guys aren't doing that much better, dude. They're not. And then we got a twofer because I want to talk about the Nintendo slowing down the production for the Switch 2 and some cheeky little stuff they're doing with their pricing for digital. And this would have been great to have GG along with us on here because we've been railing about this for a long time, but we will get there.
Yeah, sure.
There is, okay. So we will first get into freaking, how's work, how's life, and everything.
It's all right. It's just busy.
Yes.
It's just taken over as you would expect, as life does.
Yeah.
Everything's okay in the UK. Can't complain.
Right.
Yes. How's things in the States, man?
They are, it's a little bit of turmoil right now, if I can be 100% honest. But
yeah,
as far as the family, everyday normal life, it's okay. Gas prices are skyrocketing, but
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
we're feeling it as well.
Oh God, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, the tension in the Middle East, isn't it? It's just a bit crazy.
It's like our guy, he kind of just he was like, boom, I guess we're just doing it. It's like, oh
yeah,
okay,
oops.
All right, then.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, right.
And the thing, of course, you guys are hosting the World Cup.
That's
this
right.
year.
I want to say it's in California.
It's
Cali.
in I think it's a lot of different states,
Oh, man, okay.
I think Mexico are hosting it as well, I believe.
Oh, good deal.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. But
Yes,
it's crazy for us though, because the football matches or soccer matches, it will be at like 2 a.m. our time.
Yeah,
So it's gonna get really wild. And then you got
Yes.
some 9 p.m.s, which isn't too bad. and
No.
stuff, but The majority of the other games are like early in the morning.
Like us, like going through trying to like get us on the same page.
I know.
It's like 3, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m. What time is it there?
It is 10:52 a.m. to be exact.
That's fantastic, dude. I love that.
Yeah. We make it work.
Yes, we do. You do too, because like when we were all on, I mean, Nas, he's in Canada, but still though, it's not that far off from everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
You were like the odd man out who had to,
I know, just
the afternoons for you.
Is it 7 hours ahead, I want to say, something like that, or 8 hours, something bad like that.
It was.
We make it work.
Yeah. You did most of the heavy lifting on that, dude. To be 100% honest, I think Gigi, she's in a perfect spot. So it was like 8 in the morning. You're just up, refreshed, getting your coffee.
Yeah. I think Ken's the same, right? Is Ken the same time zone as Gigi as well?
I want to say Ken is on the East Coast, so she would have been like an hour ahead of us on the Pacific West, Northwest. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Geology
Yeah,
was
it gets
never my
crazy.
strong.
Yeah, it gets crazy with time zones, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. All right, shoot. Let's jump into our first one.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. Oh nope, that one was. Here we go. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Jensen Huang in his comments. So to start off, he was like, "Oh, gamers are wrong about this new DLSS 5. This makes gaming better." And then now we're gonna get into his comments on, kind of not quite backtracking, but kind of clarifying what he meant by that.
Yeah. Covering himself, let's say.
Yes. So let's get into that real fast. All right. So this was coming from IGN. This is being pinned by Jacqueline Thomas. All right. I don't love AI-Slop myself. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang defends DLSS 5. So here, let's get into his comments. So he insists that it's just not what DLSS 5 is trying to do. Instead, he insists that DLSS 5 is 3D conditioned, 3D guided. Its ground truth structure is data guided, in that the model respects the geometry and the artistry of the artist, and that enhances but does not change the scene. So what people are like upset about is that everything that he, showed off in that trailer was like super brushed. It looked like generative AI, right? It didn't look like something that enhanced it. It looked like it completely changed it. And I do have to agree. I do have to agree that it looked like most of the generative AI that you would see. Like if you plugged in to, name a AI, show me a picture of a realistic, what is her name? Grace from Resident Evil 9. That's exactly what would come up. The picture of her. This is what would come up. Yes. What the heck? Content warning. Come on, IGN. Here, let's turn that down a little bit. Can you see that?
Yeah. I've seen here. Yeah.
Here, let's see if we can enhance this some. 1080p. Now, this is what people were upset about. And I gotta say, dude, it does make it look very generically AI,
I'll have my thoughts afterwards. I think this looks really clean. Like, it just looks so good.
So, okay. And do you know who Legendary Drops is?
No, but you're going to tell me.
Yes. Okay. So he comments on the game industry. Usually it's to kind of keep these guys in check, on what it is that they're putting out, like I'm trying to name a controversy, but he comments on that stuff. And so he made a great point. He said, they look more realistic, but they still move like they're in a game. You know what I mean? So it creates that uncanny valley type feeling. So I totally get where he's coming from. Sure, that looks nice, right? That looks nicer.
That's clean.
But he's still moving like he's in a video game. So it creates this uncanny valley feeling. And I get where he's coming from with that. And not only that, the companies that are going to use this, they're going to use it as a shortcut, almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why everyone's frustrated about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I'm just seeing it now. I was just reading the comment there. For the distaste of the technology, he seems to recognize why people didn't like the trailer now. But I think the trailer looks good. I don't understand. Like, what is everyone's issue?
So I want to say Legendary Drops is the one that kind of changed my mind on this a little bit. Again, I'm not anti-AI, right? But we've seen it a lot with the games that are coming out that are unoptimized. And that's because of a lot of the shortcuts that provided by NVIDIA, by Unreal Engine 5, a lot of that stuff they just kind of cut corners on, and this is just going to be used just like that. So instead of us getting better games, better looking games, they're going to cut costs and give us the same old crap, unoptimized games. And they probably will still lay off a lot of their devs, which we're seeing a lot of that nowadays. Holy crap.
Yeah, okay, that's a valid argument. I can definitely see that. If you run this through generative AI or whatever AI technology they use, what's this one called? DLSS, I think it was. Then if it's doing the job, then inevitably they're going to cut costs, because it's like, well, you don't need 50 developers if you've got this AI technology which is basically running the code, unit testing it, rendering the code, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
you got a machine for that. You don't need staff for that. So I think that's any sector, any industry, to be fair.
So this in particular, I don't think they're ready to go full AI. A lot of these companies are pushing really fast and loose with it. This isn't to the point where you can start getting rid of your devs.
No. I think, well, tell you what though, Fox. I think looking at that trailer, and again, I don't want to be controversial on the film, but arguably, if the trailer was done through AI, then that's just a start. You can probably look at reviewing your marketing team, because you've got a trailer made through AI. Like, you don't need a marketing team or whoever does the trailers to do that for you anymore. So this is like the first step, because really, if anyone viewing this trailer, all right, they might have their opinions on everything else, but from a trailer point of view, you can't tell me that trailer doesn't look good. Like, you can moan about everything else, 100% get that, like the job securities, the game we're going to get, X, Y, and Z. But if you're looking at the visual of the actual trailer, are you telling me this is bad? Come on. That's like, when you think of next generation games and stuff, this is next gen as it gets.
Right on. It visually, if I'm being 100% honest, yes. Oh, and what really got me was how good it made freaking what's it, Starfield look.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, man. Here,
it was the two soldiers carrying the boxes. That looked really cool. I think it's off. Yeah, I think it's after this shot. I think.
Dude, if anybody could use this,
that's crazy. But I think it's this one now. Yeah, look, this looks really clean. Just look. Even the background and the guys working on the suits.
Yeah.
Just, the detail is just crazy. Again, like, I know everyone's making their complaints, but you can't tell me like the graphics are insane.
It definitely makes Starfield look a ton better. This is the only one. But
it's crazy.
But Grace just looks like like what you would put into an AI generator, dude. A generative AI. She looks very like, show me, make Grace Randolph. I think, is that her name? Grace Randolph? Make Grace pretty. Like, and this is what you get. You know what I mean? Make her look realistic. Pop in a picture of her like this and be like, make her look realistic. And this is what you get. You know, it feels like it's not Grace.
So are you for it or against it?
If they can make it more natural, I'm for it. Right. And also the caveat is Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, he says that the devs can kind of tailor make it themselves to what they want it to look like. They can dial it up, dial it back, and also, you know, you can toggle it on and off as a customer.
It's like I think I can't remember who said it once. Someone said like AI is basically your modern day calculator. So, you know, like typically you can calculate maths, obviously, through your mind and everything. But if you have a calculator, it's done for you much quicker. But remember, you can input the numbers. So you choose what to put in there.
Right.
Same with this, I guess. So there is that option to use AI. And you might say, as you said, Fox, it might be a case of, well, I want to change the color of her hair, for example. I want to change that lamppost at the back. I want to tweak those bags I can see at the back. I don't want it to rain. I want it to be sunny. Like all of those things. This is probably just a template to build off.
Yeah.
More than anything.
I with how hard they're going at AI, that's definitely going to be that's going to be where we end up.
It's going to be the future with everything, literally with everything.
Right on.
It's you're better to embrace it than be against it. Otherwise, you'll just be left behind, just like anything else.
Yeah. I what I want to see happen.
I
want to see it used as a tool, kind of like what they're doing now, putting it in the devs' hands and letting them go at it, right? But as far as getting rid of jobs, I know there have been some reports that people have been laid off due to, AI taking their job and stuff like that. But man, I feel like I haven't seen that a lot. Yeah.
That's not great. That's not great at all.
But if it's inevitable, then it's one of those things where it's like, we go back to the argument about, the guy who owned carriages, horse-drawn carriages, until Ford made the automobile.
Right.
It's like innovation is going to happen. It's how we as humans have been, the best at, rolling with the punches, adapting. But I don't think it's anywhere near replacing humans yet. Not yet.
Oh no, not yet. Skynet.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah.
No, I don't think it would. I don't think it. I mean, I don't know, but I can't see it. It's that emotion, isn't it? Like it's a bit like iRobot. Have you seen iRobot, Will Smith?
Yes.
So
it
it's when
the machines.
It's when the machine starts to get emotions, and he's like, "Wait a second, why do you have emotion?" Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Until machines have emotion, then we're all right. But when they do get emotion, watch out.
Because god dang, dude, how scary is that? Like,
I know.
the top AI is like, oh, you went and gave it a brain, and she's trying to kill everybody. It's like, okay. Wait a second. We flew too close to the sun right here. God dang. It's like, what are we doing? But here is a rare win for devs, especially in this landscape, man. With all the layoffs, all the firings, man. And we've talked about this a ton on this channel, where they went and bought everything but the kitchen sink when everyone was stuck in their homes. And now, it's contracting. I think we're about to reach some kind of equilibrium, but people are still losing their jobs, and I think that'll continue until all the overhiring is kind of regulated out. But I got to give it to the Subnautica 2 devs. This story is really fun. Not funny. It's crazy. It's got a lot of twists and turns, but we'll get into all that. This one is coming from The Guardian.
It's my neck of the woods.
Subnautica 2 publisher CEO used ChatGPT in failed bid to avoid paying $250 million bonus to own studio head. Court hears. Yeah, this is really bad. See, AI is not ready. It's not nearly ready. It's not close. If there's an argument against AI, this is it right here. This is the one. But Krafton, gosh, it pains me to see them like this, but a South Korean gaming publisher who hatched a plan using ChatGPT to remove the heads of one of its own game studios in a bid to avoid paying $250 million has been ordered by a U.S. court to reverse the removal.
Yeah. So that's not cool.
No.
That's not cool.
So what Krafton did, they bought the studio, and in that agreement, he was going to pay out $250 million as a bonus, if they can get the game out optimized on time. And it looks like they were, about to hit their goals and stuff like that. And he didn't want to pay out $250 million. But I mean, kind of don't put that in agreement. Don't do that.
I know, right? Read the contract.
Yes, if you're not ready to pay them $250 million, then don't put that in the contract, dude. Why would you do that? That was dumb. That was number one. That's strike number one right there. Don't do that. So, and the studio's name is Unknown Worlds. I forgot. Sorry. So, that studio was last year ramping up to release Subnautica 2. Internal projections showed it would trigger the earnout, according to the ruling. Krafton's chief executive, Chang-Han Kim, believed it was a bad deal and felt taken advantage of. You made the deal, right? Who made the deal, Kim? Right? Good Lord. Kim was warned by his legal department that the earnout would still need to be paid, even if there was a dismissal with cause of the Unknown Worlds leadership. So even if he had a reason to get rid of him, he would still have to pay that $250 million. So his legal team said that. He was like, nah, we're ChatGPT. What do you have to say about this?
You know what? I can't knock the guy for trying that. I can tell you from experience. I've been in situations where I'm like, let me get a second opinion, and AI has given us some good feedback.
Wow. Second opinion, he goes straight to ChatGPT.
So I can't even fault the guy for doing that.
Oh my gosh. And dude, so this is, I want to get to where the judge said, oh my gosh, it is hilarious. She basically called him a buffoon. She's like, you're stupid. Why would you bring this to me? But I don't know if they put that in here. I don't think they did. But basically, she overturned, got the top leadership back at Subnautica, back at what's it called again? Good Lord, Unknown Worlds, and they're going to receive that $250 million payout. Now, I'm waiting for the news that CEO lost his job, because that is absolutely a reason to get kicked out.
Yeah, it's not great. A deal's a deal. If that was, as you said, Fox, if that was in the contract, it's in the contract. Like, just pay it.
Yeah,
sorted, done.
It's like you took an L on that. He said he felt like it was a bad deal. I'm wondering, like, who made this deal? It's like, I would feel like if we're talking about Xbox or even PlayStation, if we're gonna talk about like Concord or something like that, Jim Ryan would have had to been the one that's like, all right, go ahead and buy that studio, buy Firewalk Studios, and get this game out there. I'm trying to imagine a scenario where Kim didn't know that this deal happened and this $250 million payout was on the table, was part of the deal. It's like, in what universe would that ever work? You know what I mean?
I know. I think the thing is with AI, it seems like to me, using AI in this context, is that it can't get you out of every situation. Like if you've made a bad deal, you've got to own that.
Yeah.
And I think that's where he thought, my lawyers or solicitors aren't assisting. What can AI give me? Because it's giving everyone else what they want. So let's see what it can give me. But we as a species are forgetting, like, we make bad deals. There will be bad deals. We will make bad decisions. We might overpay for this. We might overpay for that. That's just life. If you've signed it, it's still a binding agreement.
Yeah, man. And so what's funny is even ChatGPT told him he would still have to do that the payout. ChatGPT said, "I'm sorry, fo. You're gonna have to pay this out." It's like, dang, okay. It still went through it.
Now he believes it. He's like, okay.
But even with ChatGPT saying that, he still pushed forward. He created a task force. It was called Project X or something like that. And then he got rid of them, took a hold of their Subnautica 2 website, talked bad about them, and it was like, dude.
That's when ego comes into it, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't want to let it go.
That's it. He didn't want to hear that you had to pay out.
No.
And he just wanted something or someone to say, it's fine, you don't have to pay out, you can do this. But he was never going to get that.
Yeah.
But he couldn't fathom that.
See, ChatGPT, it laid out a way to do it, and he followed all the instructions. It's like, bro, you can't make this up. This might work for someone like me, you know, but not the owner, not the CEO of a company. Not owner, but the CEO. That won't work for you.
I think some situations it does work. You're right, but I think like in situations like this, I think like when contracts are signed, it's a binding agreement. Like you can't, unless there's anything in there which specifically says a break clause,
right?
Then that's not going to get broken. No matter what, no matter what technology you have, what AI you want to use, it is what it is.
It is what it is, Mr. Kim.
Yeah,
you heard it here. Maybe next time make better decisions. Maybe don't make the deal if you're not ready to pay out $250 million. This could have all been avoided if he would have just, you know, not freaking stamp good, stamp good, and just pass it on. It's like, that was the wrong decision. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But I'm waiting. I'm still gonna keep my eyes out to see what happens to this guy. He better not keep his job, or there is no justice in the world. It's like there are bad CEOs all over the place. PlayStation, Xbox, but we like Phil. But you know, losing companies.
I like Phil. I've always liked Phil. We'll get onto that because I've got something to say about that. But we will get onto that.
Now, freaking, let's talk about PlayStation. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right. So Sony announces price rises for PS5, PS5 Pro, and PlayStation Portal. Blames continued pressures in the global economic landscape. Now, this is me. This is coming from a lifelong PlayStation fan. Lifelong. I grew up with PlayStation. I was there when they first came out, the PlayStation 1. Got that. PlayStation 2, still the most sold console out of all time. Of all time. I want to say Switch was catching them, but they still stand on top of that. So, you know, was there for the PlayStation 3, even though it was, you know, a lot of money and they lost their minds. It was there for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, so etc. Right? And I cannot believe that, one, we don't have any really good PlayStation games coming out. You talk about console sellers. I don't know if they had one this generation. They have not had one. It's a bunch of third party and second party studios that have been really propping up PlayStation. It's been rough to watch. And the stuff that they do have coming out, the one that comes to mind is the Heretic Prophet being developed by Naughty Dog. I don't want to play that game. It honestly looks bad. It looks bad, you know. So
say how it is, folks. Say how it is.
It looks bad. I'm not interested in playing that game. I love the 80s feel, you know, that they got going on, but that is about it. That is where it ends for me. I'm not interested in the story. The protagonist, I'm not interested in finding any more about her. I'm just not interested in the game, and that looks like that's one of the only things they got coming out, really. So in a time where they don't have games that would sell consoles, they don't really have any software to be excited about. For them to raise their prices like this, they are pushing people in the arms of PC, no question. I don't know how they survive this. Or, you know, I mean, Sony, PlayStation will continue. You know, this is not a, you know,
it's not a be all end all. Like
right.
it won't kill them, but won't do what's the term? It won't assist them. Basically,
it'll do significant damage to them for sure. Significant damage to their reputation. But let's see. Sony has announced price rises for, we already read that, the price rises which come in effect on April 2nd. So if you didn't get your, you know, a PS5 now,
that is absurd, isn't it? When you think about it, it's like prices are meant to be coming down, especially with this talk about the PlayStation 6, right?
Yes, dude.
Like, surely, like, and how is PS6 even a discussion anyway?
Oh, like, dude, it's like, why are we even talking about? We can't be talking about the PlayStation 6 because I feel like we haven't had any like games that reach the potential for PlayStation 5. You know,
Well, this is it. And you know what? I have a bold theory.
yeah.
GTA 6 will be delayed until the next waves of consoles.
No. There's Take-Two won't do that. Okay, so that's a great. Thank you for bringing that up.
There.
Thank you, because we know. Let's get where the prices are, right? So
yeah, let's do it.
In the US, the base PS5 rose up to $649.99. As a matter of fact, let's see. I wanted to see.
That's interesting. Just thought of another theory. How convenient. If GTA is out this year and you haven't got a console yet, you're going to have to pay a premium price. That's very cheeky. Because they know if GTA is out this year, if it's not until the PS6, but if they know GTA is coming out this year, whoever hasn't got a PlayStation now has to pay for PlayStation at a higher cost.
Yeah.
And also buy GTA 6, which is no doubt going to be a high cost.
Yep. And the Xbox
Quite
too.
Cheeky.
There's no way to get around any of this. Now, so this is the thing, right? So the CEO of Take-Two has already said they're not putting GTA 6 on PC. They have no plans to do it. It'll eventually probably get there, but he has no plans to do it. I wonder if he's going to reverse that. That's kind of his only saving grace there.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, like, you've got to remember as well, like the last GTA 5?
Yeah.
GTA 5, right? That's been going for how long? Like, I'm sure it was on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4.
I want to say yes. Yeah,
is that the same one? And then PS5 and the Xbox One. No, wait, hold on.
The Series
PS3.
X.
PS3 and Xbox 360, were they the same? I can't remember. But whatever was corresponding with the 360 from a PlayStation side, I believe that's when GTA was out. Then there was the next Xbox and PlayStation after that, and then it was the next one after that. So it's literally seen about 3 generations, or two or three generations.
Yeah, it says Grand Theft Auto 5 originally released on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wow, exactly. When you think of it like that, that was how many years ago?
It was 2013. So more than 10 years ago. Good night.
Wild. And it was still selling. So every time it moved to another console, it was still selling. So based on that, I think it probably will go on PC because it will probably sell.
But the GTA they've been stubborn about PC for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I think this might have to, this is the kind of price hike that makes people change their minds about stuff. You know what I mean? This is the kind, like you said, this is the kind of thing that was like, well, maybe we should wait until next generation. People will be pissed. People will grab their pitchforks and torches and march over to Take-Two headquarters, guaranteed, if he says something like that. But
it is mental, considering the times we live in as well. Everything's through the roof. Like, cost of living is higher. Most individuals are in a predicament where they're losing their jobs, or they got to take pay cuts, X, Y, and Z. And then the one thing that they want to utilize to get away from the world, playing computer games, is being taken away from them. They're being priced out of it. So it's a bit unfair, really, especially when this has been released. I think, when's the PlayStation 5? When's it been out? Since
2020, I want to say.
So that's like 6 years, coming up to 7 years. Like, the prices are meant to drop, and then the new consoles are meant to bring the prices back up. So I don't know why they're increasing the price. It's really baffling.
Yeah, it is, dude. And someone mentioned this. It's like they could have totally ate the cost, especially with Grand Theft Auto right around the corner. They could have ate the cost for those consoles and sold gangbusters. Oh my gosh, dude. GTA 6 is probably going to be the best selling game of all time. You don't want to miss that because 100%, you decided that, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that because these prices, dude. Like the PS5 Pro is $900.
Oh, wow, that's what's it in the UK?
$789.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. I've never seen a console cost that much, I don't think.
Nope. Before I want to say, they did their price hike. Xbox, I want to say, had the most expensive console after their price hike. But now you're looking at PC prices right now. This is crazy.
exactly.
You could build a good PC for $900 to $1,000. Like 1,200 will set you up good for a PC. That's an extra $300. And then you got Steam, where you can buy $5 games, $10 games, $25 games.
And you got longevity, much more longevity as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. But and the thing is, the default thing, let's just say, the default thing that Sony will say will be, because of the industry or the economy, we have to raise our prices. But I think that's such a cop out. Like it's a bit like COVID. Like everyone remembers COVID. It's like everything stopped because of COVID. It's like, oh, because of COVID, because of COVID, because of COVID. And it just feels like this is just a excuse. It's a cop out.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm just. As we do, we just say as we see it. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. All the years we've been playing computer games, it's always been a cycle. It's always been, right, the consoles are high. They eventually dip around Christmas time or summertime, whatever. And then it keeps going lower, lower, lower. Then the next wave of consoles come out. Then the price goes back to where it was. So this is very interesting. So if the PS6 were to come out, I don't know, next year or year after, that's got to be $1,000.
Yes.
If you're looking like this, it's got to surpass $1,000.
Oh, 100%. It feels like they're no longer doing the lost lead strategy, where they're banking on software to sell consoles and make up for what they would lose with making the consoles. But the thing is where's Sony's software? Where's PlayStation's software?
This is it, right? This is it. Like, and not yet. Right? Where's the games? Like, what
where
games
are the games? PlayStation.
I know, where are the games? And this is the thing, right? And we're showing our age here. We've been playing games since God knows how long. We've been playing PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6 yet, but we will inevitably. We've seen the games over the years. So we have expectations of, right, we need a God of War. Or if not God of War, we need an equivalent of a new God of War. We need a Tekken. We need a Metal Gear Solid. We need a Spyro the Dragon. We need a Crash Bandicoot, which is on multiple platforms now, we know. But we need something like that. And there hasn't been anything like that, I don't think, for this console. There was Ghost of Tsushima. But for some weird reason, they went left.
Yes.
You've got a story there. What are you doing?
Dude.
And it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
That's why I still love your video on, what could have been. What could have been with the story. It would have been so good.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I have thought about buying Ghost of Yote, but the price is still about $70. Man.
Yeah.
So I'm just not doing it.
That's another thing about PlayStation. They don't really do sales on like their mainstay games. They don't like, even the ones that they did put on Steam, never really saw a sell. They stayed at $69.99.
I know. But it's like, I don't know, man. And the thing is as well, there's so many, we'll probably get onto this with Xbox as well. There's so many cross-platform games now. So are you even buying a PlayStation exclusive? Because eventually it might go to Xbox. So it's a bit like, well, I bought Sony because of this, and now you're moving it to another console. Like, it just, the whole thing, like that article right there on your screen, top right, is the world falling out of love with video games? It probably is.
So I want to say Loki posed this question, and he retweeted something that asked the exact same thing. I have to say, I don't think people are falling out of love. I mean, look at how well Steam is doing right now. You know what I mean? Millions and millions of users daily. What people are falling out of love with is how trend chasing all of these companies have been, how they yell at you that you need to buy these games, even though it's like, you need to buy our game. We spent like $300 million making this. You need to buy it. And it's like, no, I don't need to do anything, really.
100%. That's a good way. It's true. That's a good way of putting it. It's very true. It's like, why do you feel like you're entitled for us to buy your game just because you spent X amount of money on it? It's like, yeah, but is the game good?
Yes, exactly.
It's good. We'll buy it.
I felt this exact same kind of vibe from Highguard. Highguard had that same kind of vibe. It's like, yeah, it was the gamers, the gamers' fault that we weren't able to survive. And it's like, no, you know, there, if you go to Twitter, you will be inundated with "you suck," "this game's trash," "this game's garbage." However, there are people in there that are like, dude, I like what you're doing, but this, and this, I don't like. If you guys can change that up, I'd be happy to play your game, you know. But they just
100%.
Carte blanche everything,
and that's useful feedback as well, you know.
Dude.
Like stuff like that. It's like someone that's invested in your product.
Yeah.
So it's like take that on board and think, okay, what can we do to make this better?
Yes.
But as you said, and I didn't see Loki's repost, but that's a very good point. It's a trend-setting environment now. It's a trend-setting generation. It's like Fortnite. Every game has to be like Fortnite, open world, X, Y, and Z. It's like just be something different, be unique. And that's when I was saying those games we mentioned earlier, like the Metal Gear Solids and all of those type of games. We don't see that anymore, and this is why I know yourself, Ken. I'm not sure about Nars, but I know Gigi, you like your remasters and whatnot. I always had to think about remasters because I'm like, well, I get it, it's great, but create something new.
Yes.
So we could buy something new.
Yes.
Like create a new IP, something different. Don't just go and I'll just remake this and polish the graphics.
Yeah.
Like no, that's lazy. We want more.
No.
We want creativity.
My thing is why can't they coexist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and they can.
They can,
to be fair.
They can. Like, which is funny because PlayStation just closed down Blue Point and they were doing all their remasters. It's like, what were you thinking, dude? You could put them on a remaster while your other studios are creating something new, but it has to be interesting. Heretic Prophet does not look interesting. The only interesting about that is this world. This world looks interesting. I got to be interested in the story, the protagonist. I got to be interested in that also. You can't just say, hey, she's wearing Reebok in the future. That's cool, isn't it? It's like, okay, yeah, it is, but you got anything else? It's like, nah, that's all we got. It's like, okay. And no, I'm not buying your product. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I know. It's interesting times, isn't it? And it's just like, you know what? That's why I've been on the Nintendo Switch too. I got the Switch too. I don't know if I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying it. And it's just like, don't get me wrong, your Nintendo prices are not great, by the way. Like, it's not great. But it's like, at least there's like creativity behind it with some of the games, like Mario Galaxy. I think that game's all right.
Right on, yeah. They give you a reason to buy into the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's creative. It's something new. All right, it's a Mario game. It's the same thing. Save the princess, X, Y, and Z. But the mechanics are completely different. Like you're in galaxies and you're I'm trying to think of like the missions I was doing. So you're floating from different like worlds and stuff, but you're pressing the buttons to link to this, to link to that, and you got to control the mechanics to do different things with different gameplay. It's something different.
Yeah.
Again, we don't get a lot of that these days.
No.
And I mean, that's why I'm on the Nintendo these days. Because it's like, well,
you're turning your back on Xbox.
Something. No, I didn't say that. But we will discuss that.
Yes.
I've got like I don't know how to feel about Xbox these days.
Right on. Well, just the last thing about PlayStation. Yeah. Instead of looking at us as your what do they call those? It's in like the BDSM world, it's like money pigs, I think they call them.
Pig. I know what you're on about. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
We're not your wallet, okay? PlayStation or any other company for that matter. We're not here to just eat the slop like that. It's such an appropriate term, you know. We're not here to eat the slop. Make your budget smaller, so you know you can actually your profits don't have to be in a stratosphere, or you know your break-even point doesn't have to be in the stratosphere for you to actually start making money on a game. Figure that out. Figure out this console thing, and you know, make good games. Make good games again. Where are the games, PlayStation? Start doing that, and maybe you'll win back some what do you call it? Get some fans back, for lack of a better term. You know, but right now, I think their reputation is in the gutter. After, you know, we're gonna make 12 live service games. Spider-Man, you know, 1 and 2 cost over $300 million to make. You know, and the complete lack of listening to players that's going to it won't end them today, but if they keep down this track, I think PlayStation will eventually F around and find out. Unfortunately, I don't want to see it happen. I want to see them return to the PlayStation 2 era, PlayStation 4 era. That's where I want to see them at, but it doesn't look like they want to go that way. So, you know, it is what it is. If you crash and burn, I'll just be here with marshmallows. I'm totally fine with it, you know.
Ooh, marshmallows. I know, like, obviously, like, we have this rivalry, Xbox and PlayStation, but again, yeah. I'm exactly the same. I want that era back of PlayStation where it's like, oh, I remember this PlayStation game. Remember when I bought a PlayStation because of this? I bought it because of that.
Yep.
But you know what's interesting? And this is where Nintendo always level up, right? Pardon the pun, level up, Mario level. Like, they've got Mario movies now.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is, like, I think Xbox and PlayStation, I can't even say Xbox and their exclusives anymore because they're PlayStation games. I think the next level up to keep everyone interested is to make those games into movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it works both ways. Like, fans will go watch the movies and they'll end up buying the console than buying the game. Like, Mario Galaxy's just come out.
100%. What they can't do, though, is make it for general audiences. It's got to be for fans, because those are the ones that are going to go out and see this. And if a general audience walks by and is like, oh, that looks interesting, so be it. Good. But make them for the fans. That's where Mario or Nintendo got it right. They made movies for Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
It's like if you see a bunch of reviews, like if you go see the critic scores, I was just looking at this the other day.
Yeah, I think they're crapping on it, aren't they? Yeah. But
Critics
they're not, you're right, as you said, they're not like fans. So obviously if you're a fan, you're most likely going to like it. It's like the Mortal Kombat movies. Everyone craps on them. But it's like, I don't care. It's real to me, damn it.
I haven't seen the new ones, but Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2 is a guilty pleasure.
I know,
plain and simple.
I still watch it.
Yes,
I don't care. I don't care, man.
One had really good bones to it. It's just the choreography was just Power Rangers level bad. It was really bad, but the story, good. I like it. You know.
Yeah, I like it. I think the new Mortal Kombat's gonna be crazy though. It's out in next month.
Right on. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be crazy.
Oh my goodness, like, I still haven't watched the first one. I want to say it's on Netflix too. There's no reason for me not to watch that movie.
Yeah, I think you need to watch it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as, it's weird. Like when I finished it, I was like, was it good? Was it not good? I liked it, but I wanted more.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, with the first Mortal Kombat, it's before the tournament.
Got you.
That's how you got to look at it, because I watched it thinking, oh, where's the tournament? But then the guy, the director, the director of the movie said, this is before the tournament.
Yeah. Okay.
He said the second movie is the tournament.
Right.
So if you go into it with that mindset, it's a good movie. If that makes sense.
Yeah. What I don't like. Okay, maybe you can correct me on this, but we're not following Liu Kang throughout all this, are we?
No.
It's
a new guy. I know what you mean. What you mean. It's a guy called Cole Young.
Yeah.
Because he's basically us being entered into the Mortal Kombat world.
Yeah.
So we're seeing these characters through his lenses.
Right on. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the second movie, we don't really need to see it through his lenses anymore because we know the characters now.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what's really messed up, dude, is they could have totally done that with Liu Kang. They did it in the first movie.
They could have.
Yeah. Because shoot, man, following Liu Kang, you know, his not tribe, but like the monks that he, you know, his family.
Oh, the Shaolin monks.
Yeah. They would tell him all these stories, and he was like, that stuff's just a myth. It doesn't exist. And then he gets thrust into that world, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah. It's true. It's true, but it's good.
Right on. I need to watch them. All right. Let's move on to Nintendo. They're doing some really cool stuff. Is that what I said? Okay. Here, let's just get over there. GameIndustry.biz. This one's being penned by Sophie McAvoy. I want to say that's how you pronounce it. But Nintendo is reportedly cutting back production. Yes. Okay. So this is the like that one scene from Family Guy where he's like something good, and then he goes to something bad. You have stinky dog farts. This is the stinky dog fart right here. What did I do? I just pressed a button. All right. Nintendo is reportedly cutting back production of the Switch 2 following weak holiday sales, particularly in the US. And I don't think they haven't raised prices or anything like that on their consoles. So what this just says to me is that, you know, customers are closing their wallets for now. But I could see where, you know, when everything starts picking back up, they are the first ones in line that customers are going to be looking at, you know, because Nintendo really hasn't had a controversy, really. Ooh, also a quick note. I read this the other day that Nintendo versus Pocket Pair, apparently the patent that they were hanging this lawsuit on has been thrown out. So my question is Pocket Pair going to put that, you know, monster catching mechanic back in there, like throw the ball and, you know, catch the monster, or are they just going to keep it out? The last thing I heard from them, they're just going to keep it out. All the changes that they made, they're just going to keep it that way. But I hope they bring that back. Really stick it to Nintendo for that one, because that was kind of brutal and petty. That was really petty of Nintendo. But according to, so console sales reportedly fell short of Nintendo's expectations. The lower price domestic variant performed well, but US sales declined. As a result, share prices fell as much as 6.3%, dropping to $55.72 per share. Earlier this month, Nintendo's share price rose 10.5% after the launch of Pokemon Pocopia. Apparently, that is such a good game. People love that game.
What? I haven't played Pokemon since, I don't know, was it Pokemon Red or Yellow or where?
Right on.
No, Pokemon Stadium. Yeah. Nintendo 64.
It was Red for me, just because like there were 50 Pokemon or 150. And then they were like,
yes.
Oh, guess what? There have been hundreds hiding under rocks everywhere. And I'm like, I don't buy that.
I know. I know. I think when it was 151, because it was Mewtwo, I think
That's
was 150.
right.
And it was Mew, I think 151. And then when it started like increasing, I was like, yeah, like nah. My time's done.
I felt super burned by it, just because I almost had all 150 memorized. And then they were like,
no, right?
And they were like,
don't get me started.
Yeah.
I think it start from Bulbasaur or Charmander. Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? You go back, you knew all their, not all, but it knew all the Pokemon, all their evolutions, you know, Pikachu, Raichu, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. You just knew all of them. It was so fun, you know,
and was
trying
it
to learn
Squirtle?
Them. Yeah, Squirtle.
What Squirtle's next one?
I don't remember. I know he ends at Bulbasaur. Oh no, it's Bulbasaur.
No, he's Blastoise. So it's
the
Squirtle.
end one. Bulbasaur is the second one. The second evolution.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, so Squirtle, Bulbasaur,
really?
and then Blastoise.
Oh, good lord. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wait. Do I have that right?
Wait.
That might be
Gosh, I can't remember now.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
remember.
been
You know,
so
I actually had a guide on this. Back in the day, I actually had a guide.
It's been so long.
I remember. Yeah, like even like the Pokemon that couldn't evolve. Like I think was it Hitman? I don't think he could evolve.
Oh man.
And Hitman Lee and Hitmonchan. I think they couldn't evolve and stuff like. Yeah, I had it all, man.
Golly.
So
See,
yeah,
this makes me wanna go
Pokemon
back.
Pokepedia.
Yeah.
Wow.
So to me, this feels like a kind of a conversation about what the console market is going to do. So if even Nintendo, the Switch 2, which had like the best what do you call it, launch sales in their entire, you know, console history, if even that one's slowing down, I'm starting to feel like maybe it is something to like consoles will, they're hitting hard times. They will continue to hit hard times. I feel like that's the conversation that's happening right now. Like, what is the console market gonna look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? You know, I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. It's difficult to predict, I think. I can only assume that Nintendo are cutting back because no one's buying, right?
Right.
So if no one's buying, why are you going to continue to make it? Doesn't make sense to you.
Oh yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, it seems like that game, Pokemon Pokopia, seems or Pokopia seems to be
Procopia.
Copia,
Yeah.
right? So that seems to have increased the share price a little bit,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Is it enough to make consoles? Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's just one of those.
That's the thing. It's so many questions that kind of extend out from this. It's like, does this say anything about them opening up their ecosystem like PlayStation did and like Xbox is doing? Will they have to eventually do that because, console sales are going down? I think they will continue. I don't think the PlayStation 5 will reach the PlayStation 4, and I'm not sure if the Switch 2 will reach Switch 1 numbers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised. Very surprised. Very surprised. Because even I said this before,
Mhm.
like there's not much different from the last one. All right, the screen's bigger, the graphics are better, new games, get all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just doesn't feel
Necessary.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
It just doesn't and maybe that's why like the sales aren't being it's reflected in the sales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because most likely you got individuals who say, well, I've got a Switch here that's doing what it's doing.
Hmm.
Why do I need to buy a Switch 2?
Yes. And see, even that conversation turns into diminishing returns in graphics. Why do I need to get a PlayStation 6 when PlayStation 5 has fantastic graphics? I just need games to play, So why would I upgrade to a PlayStation 6 when I'm good with what the graphics look like? Diminishing returns. Like, what will the PlayStation 7 look like? It's like I'm totally not even interested in having that conversation.
I know. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Do you remember back in the day? It used to be like everyone used to be so excited about the next console.
Dude.
I've not heard anyone or seen online anyone excited about the PS6. I've seen like reports on it, but no one's like, oh god, PS6. Like no one's really. It's like, can you give me a game for a PS5?
Right, exactly. So, dude, I remember from like Sega to like the Dreamcast when, what was it called? Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. When those came out, my mind was blown. I was like, graphics cannot get any better than this. And then
it was were you controlling Sonic and like it wasn't an open world, but it was kind of, and you could go to like the trains and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Yep.
And I remember thinking, it's like, dude, these are the best graphics ever. It's not getting any better than this. How can it? How can they improve on something this great? And then the PlayStation 1 came out, then the PlayStation 2. And I was like, holy crap, dude. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. And I think we are hitting the peak with PlayStation 5. And I'm like, well, it looks really good now. Like, it's blown away any expectations that I had. Why do I need to get a PlayStation 6? How are you going to improve on this? I really think there's nowhere to go with this. Nowhere to go. And go ahead.
No, yeah, I think that AI thing might do something.
Maybe
the technology we looked at the start of the episode, that might do something, because those, say what you will about it, but those graphics were mind-blowing.
Right on. Okay.
Like that looked next generation. But again, is that being kept for the next wave of consoles? Maybe. Don't know. But
no, it's supposed to release this year. I want to say the DLSS 5 is supposed to be releasing this year. Yeah.
Because that does look really good. Like really good. Like when you think of next gen, you think of something like that.
Yeah. Now,
like,
would you, if this was like base PlayStation 6 graphics, would you upgrade?
I need a game. What game you selling to me? Like that's you know what I mean? It's like I mean, it's always been like that back in the day. Like you always had your launch game with the console. Like what is your launch game? And it better not be Astrobot. Like that's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it.
That is fair, dude. That's fair.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it. Like,
I mean, Astrobot was like launched with the PlayStation 5. It was just a way for them to for you to play through all the offerings and stuff. You collected PlayStation 1s, PlayStation 2s.
Basically like played with the mechanics and like you utilize the new sensors, vibrations, and it's like okay, but
it was just a showcase for the PlayStation 5, and they went and made it an entire game on its own, which good for them. It won Game of the Year, But at the same time, it's like,
I don't know how that got Game of the Year, by the way. That's just unreal. Unreal. But I bet you that'll be a movie. I wouldn't be surprised if that'll be a movie.
man, I don't, for that one, I'm not sure how they, well,
I wouldn't be surprised. But it will be a lot of cameos.
Yes.
Different Sony characters jumping in and whatnot.
Oh like, that's exactly what Mario was. Mario is that Easter egg city, which I love. I
like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? The new one?
Not the new one. I really love it. My kids love the first one. You know.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yes.
Of so you know the guest character that's in it.
Okay, maybe I didn't see that trailer.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But when you find out, drop me a message because I was gassed when I saw who it was.
Right on. Okay.
I was like,
sheesh.
Okay, there's something going on here. So yeah, I'll let you. Watch
right
it.
on. All right. Well, second story for Nintendo. They are doing so here. Let's just go up here real fast. Price hike or discount. Nintendo's changes to physical and digital game pricing have analysts split. So this is what they're doing. So this news comes as Nintendo's competitors are raising prices on various other items less than a year after Nintendo introduced the first $80 game. Thank you, Nintendo. And amid increasing economic uncertainty and price hikes on basically everything. So I think it's up here. So they announced last week Nintendo will now charge more for physical editions of games, beginning with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yoshi will cost $69.99 in the US, which that seems like regular pricing standard on store shelves, but will only be $59.99 if you download the digital edition. I like where their head's at with this. However, I don't think $10 is enough. Now, you're sidestepping, distribution. You're sidestepping manufacturing the cases and the cartridges and things like that.
And the manuals inside and everything. Yeah.
So my thing is, it's like, why is it only $10? And another thing, I would love to get Gigi's opinion on this, just because she was one of the ones that really hammered this. It's like digital, you just send it out to the player. You don't have to buy store shelf space. You don't have to manufacture anything. So why is it so much more? You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see what that looks like, because I think 10 is not enough. I think $20-$30 cheaper for digital. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, you're right. I remember Gigi was very strong about physical editions, right? And I think that definitely has a place for some fans, because they like to have what do you call it? Not monuments, but basically like an item.
Like a collector's.
They want to have a like a collection. They want to have a collection of it. But I think the reason why the digital copy is like a 10 or less is purely because of convenience.
Yeah, right on.
Literally that. The fact that you can go to your console, I want to buy what game is it, Yoshi, press the button, bought it. Yeah. Literally that, because they know, and not just Nintendo, all of them know it.
Yeah.
It's the convenience.
Yes.
It's the convenience. If you go to sites like, not to the name sites because they're not sponsoring us, so I'm not going to name them. But if you go to some sites and stuff, you can get the code much cheaper.
Gotcha.
If you go to the actual manufacturing store, so the distributors themselves, so Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, and wherever else, it's going to be premium price because they know it's convenient.
Yes. Right.
And it's legitimate.
That's fair.
Like the code you get is going to be the game.
Yeah.
And the game is literally at your fingertips.
Yep.
Like, it's just press, bought it.
Right on. Okay.
And I don't think that'll change. I don't think they'll change that because of the convenience.
No. And this also accelerates the fully digital future too.
Yeah.
So,
and I think, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go.
I was going to say it's a tricky one, because will consoles eventually go digital? All of them go digital. And if it does, then these physical copies don't have a meaning. All right, from a collections point of view, yes.
Right.
But you can't play it unless obviously that you still own that console.
Right. Yeah. I think that physical won't disappear altogether. Like, we're just buying it from, but I think they will still hold out a few. And there are some companies that do the physical for, you know, like Nintendo, PlayStation, and stuff like that. So I think they will be in business still. They'll have a reason to be around. But yeah, I think digital.
They'll probably ship less units.
Yes,
I think
100%.
Yeah, they'll ship less units.
For Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox, there will be no reason for them to have a manufacturing side. There will be no reason for them. But the companies who, you know, take these games, make the cases and stuff like that for people who want to collect, I think they'll still be around. But yeah, 100%. I agree 100% with that. Let's move into Xbox. I really wanted to get your opinion on this. So, as we know, Xbox, they have a new CEO, Asha Sharma. Sorry. How do you feel about Phil Spencer retiring out of that CEO position? Also, Sarah Bond not being selected for that.
Not part of it. Yeah. Well, it's interesting with Phil Spencer, right? Because obviously, I know you're not an Xbox guy, but when in college, for me, like it was Call of Duty, Gears of War, X, Y, and Z, and Phil Spencer was the face of Xbox.
Yeah.
Even obviously the Halo games and everything as well. And it's almost like you're with him for that entire journey, and everything that's been done it's a memory, like good times. I just think of good times back in the day, like college, university, good times on those Xbox games and stuff like that. And what like I couldn't fathom was there was a period, maybe the last few years, the last decade, where everyone wanted Phil Spencer to go.
Yeah.
I remember that everyone was just, they were strong on it. They were like, he needs to go, we need change, X, Y, Z,
Yeah.
But then when he announced his retirement and then a new CEO was appointed, the backlash was just unreal to me, because it was like everyone all of a sudden was like, oh, this is a bad appointment, Phil should stay, X, Y, Z. And it's like, wait a second, you were the same individuals that wanted him to go. so that's that.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think Xbox has had its day anyway.
Yeah.
From when they started to give their exclusives to other consoles, it was done. Yeah. But we all know their end game is Game Pass anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're still in the market. I did read various sources that they're looking to bring out another console, which is quite a surprise to me. I didn't think they would bring out one more.
Yeah, Project Helix.
Or I said on an episode maybe they'll bring out one more and that's it. But I can't remember. But it's surprising to me because Xbox exclusives now have a new home elsewhere. So it's like, why am I buying an Xbox now? Is it because I'm an Xbox fanboy who should buy an Xbox?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, well, there's no reason to now, because you mentioned Gears of War to me. Well, that's on PlayStation. You mentioned Halo to me. That's on PlayStation. Starfield is on PlayStation. I saw the other day. Like, so why am I getting an Xbox now? I could just get Game Pass on a PC and just do that.
Now, so, okay. I have thoughts about this. So
I know you do.
So Phil Spencer, and when everyone got up in arms about this is an Xbox campaign, I was like, why are people getting mad? We know what they want to do, and basically what they're saying is what are they, parity. They want parity on any device that you want to play on, so you can go from your Xbox to your PC to your phone and pick up wherever you left off in any instant. And I thought that is super cool. That is awesome. I wish that Sony had something like that, but I think they're ahead of the game as far as all that goes. But with Phil Spencer going, and how disastrous this is an Xbox campaign went, whether you agree with it or not, Asha Sharma, I don't know, I keep putting the ER on there. I think that she's bringing a fresh perspective. People were upset about this because her bones are in AI, which I guess I can get where people are apprehensive. They think that she's going to introduce a bunch of AI-Slop and get rid of devs and things like that. That's where people's minds are going. But I want to say she cut her teeth building up a company, you know, and she's basically done that her whole career. So I don't think that this is going to be an issue for Asha Sharma. But this IGN article here, this is being pinned by Rebecca Valentine. Xbox's new CEO reportedly wants to make Game Pass more affordable. Now, as far as the console front, I am vastly more interested in what Xbox is doing than PlayStation. By a country mile, I am more interested in what they're doing. Now, I've had this conversation with myself a lot. If Xbox, if they can give me a tier for $15, I don't need day one anything. Don't need it, all your new games day one. Don't need that. If you can give me a $15 tier, no ads, no, you know, day one Game Pass, I will buy this console, because they're putting Steam on there also. They're putting Steam on this new Helix. Well, they haven't come out and said that, but I'm pretty sure. They're putting Steam on there, and they'll have Game Pass on there. If they can give me a $15 tier where I can just jump in and out of games at my leisure, I'm sold on that. I'm sold, even more than the Steam machine. And I'm a big Steam user nowadays. Dude, like the amount of demos that I've been playing is absolutely sickening. It's gross. But I love Steam. I love Steam. But I like the convenience of being able to jump in and out of a game and just pay a monthly subscription. And dude, so
that's the new thing.
Yeah,
I think that is the new thing. But I was going to say, sorry to interrupt, Fox. I was going to say as well, what I think, I know Phil Spencer's been given a lot of flack from a lot of individuals, but arguably we are talking about this Game Pass and everything from the building blocks that Phil Spencer and the Microsoft team have done over the years.
Yes,
let's not forget that. That's important.
Yes,
but I think, just reading the subtitle there, it says, "Please, no more price hikes." But inevitably, there will be. I think there will be, regardless.
Yes.
Like at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's not charity. Loki said that once. I don't forget it. It's not a charity. it's a business.
Yes.
Right. But I don't think anyone has an issue paying the price unless there's good quality games.
Yes.
But you got to remember as well, Netflix are increasing their prices, I think, this month.
Yes.
From when it was. So naturally, everything goes up. Rent goes up, food goes up, everything goes up. This is no exception. It's a business.
No, and when people say subscription fatigue, I don't think they're talking about so much the prices. I'm talking about the absolute amount of them. Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Peacock. It's one coming out every single day. And you know, if you want to get the full experience, you have to pay for it. So what we're looking at is some of these things are going to fall to the wayside. You will sacrifice the Hulu, Disney Plus for the Netflix and Game Pass.
Oh yeah, of course.
You'll sacrifice the Netflix and, you know, Hulu, Disney Plus for Peacock and, you know, Game Pass.
Exactly. Like something's got to drop. But then the beauty of it is, as you said, you can jump back on it a month later when the shows build up. Okay, let's go back over there.
Yes, yes. But
flexibility.
Now with this price hike, dude, this is your pricing. It's a zero sum for me. If you can bring it down to 15, the value proposition for that goes up for me. $15 a month, be able to get in and out of games. I think that is a sweet spot, and I think that will boost their numbers with Game Pass. I think, and if this console comes out, and not only did you lower the price of Game Pass, you have Steam on there too, so I don't even have to buy a Steam machine. That to me is a hole-in-one, dude. That's to me, I feel like I can't say no to that deal. I personally wouldn't be able to, you know.
I know what you mean. It's one of those, to be honest with you, man, because I'm trying to see it from their point of view. Like, there's a lot of games in Game Pass.
Yeah.
A lot of games. And even for 20 quid a month, I think that's a bargain.
Yeah.
Like you're online all the time. It's paid for.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a library, a catalog for the games,
Yep.
and you might even have some games that are day one that are out on release if you have Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like that's good value.
Oh yeah.
Like we might loathe it, obviously the price XYZ, but that's good value. Like you're talking 200 plus games in a catalog,
Dude.
20 quid a month. Come on, man. Like
yeah. And it's like
that's not
your
bad.
taste testing. It's like, ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I really like that. I like that. Dude, come on.
Exactly.
It's
And
so
and it online is included. Like like rivalry aside,
Mhm.
Sony hasn't got a deal better than that.
No, they don't.
Neither do Nintendo. Let's be real about
Yeah.
it. Neither do Nintendo.
And this is a PC you can put under your TV, so it's capturing those console
Oh,
people.
I forgot about that as well. And you can play on multiple devices.
Yes,
Like,
dude.
come on. Let's look at it like that. 20 quid a month isn't bad.
No.
Like if you look at it like that, it isn't bad. But with the new CEO, I just want to say, because I've seen some comments on Twitter and stuff, everyone saying she's not a gamer, X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
Well, look, firstly, we don't know that. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But there's a saying I go by. It's a tree is known by its fruits.
Yeah.
So basically, let's see what the outcomes are.
Dude, okay, so that is a perfect segue into this. So Xbox's new CEO reportedly wants to make Game Pass more affordable. So Xbox's new CEO, Asha Sharma, just got back from the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco earlier this month. I think, yeah, this was weeks ago, where it seemingly made the rounds among both high-level executives and indie developers in an effort to lay out her vision for the brand to come. And reportedly, one component of that may involve making Xbox Game Pass more affordable. This comes from a report by The Information, which spoke to multiple individuals who themselves spoke to Sharma about Game Pass. They claim that she wants to make future consoles and products like Game Pass more enticing to a broader range of customer, in an effort which may include revamping pricing models to offer lower price tiers. She also
Keyword. Oh, sorry, May.
Yes.
May. Keyword May.
We got to see what she does. She's also reportedly looking into partnerships with other companies such as Netflix. With Netflix CEO Greg Peters says he's met with Sharma several times and that they have kicked around ideas for subscription bundle partnerships. Dude, I already have Netflix. If they can throw in a Game Pass, I'm sold. Sold on it.
Yeah, I mean, Sky. Do you have Sky in the States? Sky TV?
No. That doesn't.
It might be a
familiar.
UK thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we have Sky, which show like all the sports and movies and stuff
Right
like
on.
that. So
Yeah.
they have a partnership with Netflix.
Mhm.
So if you have a Sky subscription, I think you get Netflix for like 50% off or something like that.
Right on. Holy
So
crap, dude.
something like that. So I can see something like that being done. So if you have an Xbox Live subscription, your Netflix will now be, I don't know where it is, but you get like maybe 20 to 50% off.
Yeah.
So that will be good. So I mean, this to me at the minute looks good.
Yes.
Like if that's the mindset of where he wants to go with it,
Mhm.
then that's encouraging.
Yeah. And
I think.
I don't. She doesn't have to be a gamer to be a good CEO. That's not.
No, she doesn't have to be at all.
No.
I get where gamers are coming from
Yeah.
because I think there's the subscription side of it,
Mhm.
which is what she's doing. That's the business side. But then you got the gamers that say, right, what about the games?
Yes.
I get that. I completely get that. But it's
Yeah.
like, got to move with the times, man. Like,
Mhm.
like she could easily bring someone in who knows games and says, right, this is the game individual, I'm the business individual, and make it work. You know?
And that's why
So-
Matt Booty stuck around. That's why Matt Booty stuck
Yeah.
around, because he's on the gamer side. You know.
Yeah.
So my thinking of it is, she is there to build the infrastructure so that they can make great games. She doesn't have to be a gamer to do that. You know.
No, it doesn't. No.
So
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. I'm already liking what the whispers that are coming out of Xbox right now. Dude, if they do a bundle with Netflix and, like you said, make Game Pass half price,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no way that I don't get Game Pass. So I'm it's either going to go left or right for me, right? I'm either Xbox, does this freaking golden what do you call it, partnership with Netflix, and they make Game Pass
Yep.
cheaper. They put Steam on their new console. I'm getting that console. If Game Pass stays at $30, and they're talking about the new tier we have has ads. No. I get a Steam machine.
They're doing ads. They're doing ads. Everywhere is doing ads. Even Amazon are doing ads now. Like,
even if you pay for it too, it's like I pay for Amazon, I still get ads.
I'll never forget this year. I don't know if you remember. Like, it was a channel with all of us actually. It was one episode. We were talking about there was a game that you liked, or Jay Boog. Shout out to Jay Boog. There's a game that you liked. It's when it's an Xbox exclusive. I can't remember. But I remember Nod saying something funny, and he said, "Can you imagine playing that game? You're controlling the character, and you turn left or right, and you just see a big advertisement in the game."
Yes, I remember us talking about, it's like, it makes sense for like some games, like the sporting games. It makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
But in like
Hellblade, like Hellblade,
yes,
that's it. Yeah, exactly that. Like a game like that, which has no relevance.
Yeah,
Amazon.
Yes. Oh my goodness, dude. Yes.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, if they do that.
That's brutal. That'd be brutal. That's
crazy.
No, like, people just go to Steam. It's such a good like option for people. You know, I'm dissatisfied with PlayStation. You know, I held out hope for them that they would turn it around, you know, and make games and, you know, do right by gamers and stuff like that. They have not. And I got a what do you call it, a Steam Deck, like a year or two ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, Steam might just come up and surpass all of them, because they have such a great business model. They're looking out for gamers, and the technology that they're coming out with. They got their VR, they've got the Steam machine. Their controller looks pretty sick. It reminds me of a Dreamcast controller. I really love what they're doing over there, dude. It's crazy good. My gosh.
If they can get the marketing right.
Yes.
Who knows? Who knows? But that's what it comes down to. Because ultimately, when if you saw a Steam advert, the Nintendo advert, everyone's going to have eyes on the Nintendo advert. And same with Xbox and PlayStation, I imagine. So if it continues its momentum and gets traction, then you might be right. You might be onto something. Steam might be the thing for gamers.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the next thing that rises out of all of this tumultuous time, you know, when PlayStation's not giving players what they want. Xbox, I have vastly more confidence in what they're doing over there. And Nintendo is just kind of trucking along in its own little section.
It's got its own lane. Nintendo's like,
we don't need to put our games anywhere else. We're good.
I was say we'll just do our thing. It's fine. That's the thing. Nintendo have like, sorry.
No, go for it. Go, yeah.
I was gonna say Nintendo keep their exclusives so tight, like Mario and every Mario character you can think of. Zelda, obviously with Link and everything, they can make so many spin-offs. Off those games, and it will still sell.
Oh yeah,
still sell. Zelda's been selling since we were growing up. Mario's the same.
Yes,
to this day.
I want to say the first Mario movie made $1 billion, and I think the second one will too. And they do have a Zelda live action movie they're working on right now.
I know. I don't want to imagine that. I just, I don't.
No,
I really don't. I'm just like. Thing is, Mario is animated, so you can kind of get it. Zelda, from what I understand, isn't.
No, it's no.
Exactly. Like, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
It might be good though. It might be good. Oh, dude, have you seen the pictures coming out from the God of War live action show that they got going?
No.
Okay. Yes, you have to see this.
Okay, Fox. Okay.
Oh my god.
Is this fan made or is it like legitimate?
It's legitimate. It's coming straight.
I mean, fan made is legitimate. I don't want to like diss the fans that make good videos. Yeah.
You've got to see this picture, dude. It is so bad.
What? Oh, it's bad. Oh, no.
It's so bad. Check this out. Hold on. Polygon wants me to subscribe. No Polygon. I'm good.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. You don't like Atreus, do you?
I'm not. I don't. I like Atreus. I just don't want to see him in his own game. I don't like him that much.
Yeah.
But look. So this is. I want to say
That,
Ryan.
that,
Huh?
oh right. No, I was gonna say this. That looks AI generated. If we were to talk about AI generation, that looks like AI generated. But,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, dude. Oh, I wish I could make this bigger. Come on, here. Let's see. Nope, that's not gonna do it. But yeah, this is Ryan Hurst as Kratos. He doesn't have the build. Kratos would not be leaning forward on his knees like this. And
I know.
this kid, I want to say, is Callum Vinson, is Atreus.
Right.
He looks like a baby. He looks like a baby holding that.
I mean, when I think Kratos, I think Dave Bautista.
Yeah,
if we were throwing names into the mix, like straight away, I think Dave Bautista. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like
he's got the build.
Drax gives you an idea of that in Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I've always said, like, if we're talking about superhero films, if we're talking about like, you know, video games where the protagonist is freaking massive, you gotta go to like the fitness community. You have to do it.
Oh, 100%. Have you seen Shao Kahn in the new Mortal Kombat movie that's out next month?
No.
He's a bodybuilder from Birmingham, funny enough. Like,
shoot, dude.
Not Birmingham, Alabama, UK Birmingham. Yeah, like he's actually a bodybuilder. But if you look at him, he looks like Shao Kahn, like the physique, everything.
Here, hold on. I got it.
Like they got the casting for this guy right.
Oh.
So I definitely think you hit the nail on the head with that. It's like you need to look into the bodybuilding community and just see what's available ultimately.
There it is. Here, oh shoot. No way.
Yeah.
Do you have
his name's Martin something, I think.
Martin Ford.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Let me see here. I'm not gonna lie. I wish he was bigger.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Wait, hold on. What are you looking at? You looking at Shao Kahn now or him? No. Don't look at that. No, that's bad. Don't look at that. Type in Mortal Kombat 2. Wait, what did you type in? It's not that. That's
no?
like.
Oh,
no,
right
it's
on.
not.
I see.
It's not.
I see
But that is funny though.
He's playing a different character in that one.
Yeah, that is funny though.
Here, dang gum. I don't think they have any pictures of him while he's in the garb.
They must do. You know what? I'll say type in Mortal Kombat 2. Shao Kahn. Yeah, type in Mortal Kombat 2 Shao Kahn.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him.
I see what you mean. Are they not? It might be in the trailer, maybe.
Oh good lord. Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's fine. It might be in the trailer or something. But yeah, like when you see it, it's just unreal.
He is huge though. He is big, but
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you see it? Okay, you see
I
it.
see
look
it.
Look at that reaction. Look at that reaction. You see it.
Check this out. Is this?
Yes. Yeah. You see that is Shao Kahn.
Yeah. But again, they should have gone bigger.
What?
He looks really thin in the arms, dude. He's gotta be bigger. It's gotta be bigger.
Watch the trailer. When you see the trailer, you'll see.
It's kind of like from the first God of War when Baldur's like, I thought you'd be bigger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, goodness. But yeah. I like
it's lost that mess.
It's very true to, you know, what Shao Kahn would look like. He would just be he would just be a lot buffer than this. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Shoot, have you seen the He-Man one?
I'm gonna say I have. I think is the movie called Master of the Mind or something like that?
I want to say Masters of the Universe.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Here is well, you know, I don't have it up. Oh, here it is. Here's one. Okay. Like, this is how bad it is, just because, like, even my son, he's a fan of the He-Man that came out. Even my son was like, he's too skinny.
Oh yeah, that's
he's too skinny.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
Nah, I like
unless I don't know, man. Unless he transforms or something. I don't know.
That is him transformed.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
He's got the whole thing in the air, everything. Like, yeah.
Now, the only saving grace for this is going to be Skeletor.
Yeah.
Because Skeletor actually looks like his from the cartoons. They got Jared Leto voicing him, and I gotta say, I like it. They didn't go with the "till we meet again." They didn't go with that voice.
Yeah,
they went with a deeper, more menacing voice. And dude, I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot.
But the thing is, the annoying thing is, but that doesn't complement. No disrespect to He-Man, but that doesn't complement He-Man's look.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not. Yeah.
Now, if let's do this. Freaking, oh gosh, he kind of doesn't look like him. I'm trying to think of a bodybuilder that would fit He-Man. I mean, you can wear a wig and stuff like that, but
I know. Michael Hearn.
He's so old now, though. He's old.
100%. No, but I think prime Michael Hearn. Yeah, yeah, like prime Michael Hearn. I think, yeah.
Even this one right here, dude. Yeah. Dude,
I think so. But you need something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yes. You need a guy like this. Here, even better. Like, this is him freaking probably off season,
50.
a little bit off season.
Imagine looking like that at 50 years old.
Yes, it's a bunch of what he says. He says it's duck eggs. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of duck eggs. This guy.
I know, right?
This guy. Look, he's even bigger at 50 than he was at 30. It's like, come on, guy. Come on.
I know.
It's like at 30, like you're like, especially once you're, knocking on the door of 40, your test is like going down.
Yeah,
not
it takes longer to recover as well.
Hearn. It's the duck eggs.
It takes longer to recover as well. The duck eggs, yeah, man. I heard there's a lot of protein in duck eggs.
Right on. I don't think it's this kind of protein though.
Yeah,
you're not getting a physique like Michael Hearn in his 50s with duck eggs.
I know, looking like a Greek god.
Yeah, dude. But you need someone like this to play He-Man.
Yeah.
You gotta have it. You just have to send him through, freaking
like acting school or something, isn't it? Really, I think that's what it is. It's like they've definitely got the physique, but you need the acting skill.
Right.
But as you said, like, that could be taught. Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
It's like you need to watch the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I think once you watch that and see Shao Kahn, I think you'll see it very, very differently.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you'll see it very differently. Yeah.
Right
But
on.
again, we're on the right wavelength though. Like, you need to look into the bodybuilding industry, see what's there, because you got some of them that can act.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
Like, they've been in movies and everything.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's like the examples of examples, like the best example.
Yes. And to a lesser extent, Lou Ferrigno, but I like Lou and stuff,
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Lou Ferrigno. He was the yin to Arnold's yang. They were rivals for years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guy.
That's like the golden era.
Yes. Yeah.
Of bodybuilding. I think Mike Mensa, he's died now, but Mike Mensa was part of that era.
Yeah,
Like
Frank
one of those
Zane and all those
bodybuilders.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
good times, man. Good times.
Good
Man.
times. Yeah. Right now, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's interesting to watch it, see how big these guys can possibly get. But dude, golden era is, what you would want to walk down the beach looking like. I'm not interested in trying to look like like, let's say a Nick Walker or someone like that. That is just
like
just
bloated. And
oh, dude, like a big piece of meat just walking down.
you want that lean physique.
Don't get me wrong, I do. It's really interesting, how these guys do what they do. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not trying to walk down the beach looking like this.
Oh yeah, like no.
I like golden age. That's why I'm a huge fan of classic physique. I'm a huge fan of that one, men's classic. Like your Wesley Vissers. Okay, I'm gonna get off on a little bit of a tangent, but I think Wesley Vissers has been robbed for years. Like, if you look at his physique, it looks like what all the gyms use is like that silhouette. He looks just like that. He has one of the best, if not, in my opinion, the best physique in classic, dude. He's ridiculous, and I think he's been robbed for years. And I'll say the same thing for Hadi Chupin. He just lost to Andrew Jack, but Andrew Jack, he's a mutant, dude. He's crazy good. But Hadi Chupin, they've robbed him for years. I want to say, I can't remember the name of the guy who just won. Gosh, I wish I could remember his name. But he's Mr. Olympia now, and I think Hadi Chupin should have won that one too. I think Hadi Chupin should be a 3 or 4-time Mr. Olympia, but they keep robbing my man. Have no idea why. But anyway, Nick Walker, he'll do great in the sport. I'm looking forward to him hopping back on stage. Anyway, I don't know what in the world I'm talking about now, but
no, that was interesting to know, man. Seriously, so I used to follow like bodybuilding a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I did it, but I used to go gym like religiously, not as much now. But, yeah. So I've always got time to listen to like bodybuilding stories and whatnot.
Right on, dude.
Go crazy, man.
Right on. All right, it's 5:26 over here.
Hizzle, man. Yeah, it's 12:26 over here. Lunchtime.
Right on. It's bedtime for me.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, thank you, Scotty, dude, for coming through.
No worries, man. Thank you for having me on as always. It's always good to catch up. It's been a long time, and let's not make it long for the next one.
Yes. No. With the way that the game industry is going now, there will be plenty to talk about.
There'll be frequent visits.
Yes. Shout out to Gigi, shout out to Ken, shout out to Nas, shout out to Loki. It's my schedule. I screwed it all up, dude. I miss us all being on the panel and talking about stuff.
It's life, man. You know, like we all have lives, obviously. It's just trying to find that balance. But we do need to do like something crazy though, like I don't know, maybe something like once a year at minimum. Like something like festive or Easter or something, like minimum. Minimum.
Right on. Okay, it can't be like one of the big ones, just because I know people are going to be visiting families
of course,
and stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe just pick a day and make it a.
I was literally going to say, like, literally just throw in a day and say, guys, he's free. You never know.
Yeah. Shoot,
you'll find that'll be the day everyone's free. Trust me.
Yeah. We got 366 on the leap year. So there's got to be one in there somewhere.
Exactly. Put it this way, I'm even willing to adjust to the time zone. There you go. More offers.
Golly, that's you're the MVP for that one, dude. For real.
No, you are, man. It's like early in the morning. Like, this is wild.
I got off of work, so I can't really say, I was already up, so
got it.
But shoot, man, I want everyone to, if comes across your feed, take a look. Question: how do you feel about the DLSS 5 stuff? What do you think about Nintendo slowing down the production and making digital games cheaper? How do you feel about the price hikes with PlayStation? And what's that last one? Also, what do you think about the Xbox leadership shakeup? Leave all of that in the comments. Love to hear your feedback for that. Scotty, they can find you on YouTube.
Fox.
They can find you on X. And you do Twitch. You got your Twitch too.
There's Twitch. It's inactive at the minute, but I'm about on X. I'm about on YouTube. Scotty Boozy.
Yes.
And obviously on this channel. So leave comments. We'll get back to you. Let's talk games, man.
Yes.
Yes. There's positive vibes. It's a bit crazy at the minute in the market, but let's try to, use the community to make gaming great again. Right?
Yes. Right on. Well, shoot, man. Everyone, you take it easy, get some sleep, or go get some lunch, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.
All right. Cheers, Fox. See you guys. Catch you next one.